Welcome to Vietnam. Located in Southeast Asia, the country of Vietnam has an S-letter shape with a total area of 331,212 square kilometers. Vietnam's land border is 4,639 kilometers long, bordering the Gulf of Thailand in the southwest, the Gulf of Tonkin and the East Sea to the east, China to the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west. The coastline is 3,260 kilometers long, excluding islands. Vietnam's early history is dominantly influenced by China, and the country remained part of China for 1,000 years. Vietnam absorbed Confucian traditions. Independent Vietnam was ruled by a series of imperial dynasties. The greatest of these was the Le, 1427 to 1789. The conquest of Vietnam by France began in 1858 and was completed by 1884. It became part of French Indochina in 1887. Vietnam declared independence after World War II, but France continued to rule until its 1954 defeat by communist forces under Ho Chi Minh. Under the Geneva Accords of 1954, Vietnam was divided into a communist north and anti-communist south. In the same year, the United States joined the Indochina War and supported the South Vietnam regime. In 1975, North Vietnamese forces overran the South, reuniting the country under communist rule. Population: approximately 97,500,000, 2020. World population ranking: 15th, 1.25% of the total world population. Urban population: 37.7%. Majority, no religion, 73%. Then Buddhist, 12%. Catholic, 7%. Rest if other religions. Most travelers will be fascinated by Vietnam's natural beauty, from green paddy fields in the north to the lively Mekong Delta in the south. Vietnam's rich history and ancient traditions also serve as a major tourist attraction. Aside from museums and memorials, there are also many noteworthy ancient temples worth visiting. North. Nature lovers will be intrigued by Ha Long Bay, northern Vietnam's #1 tourist spot. Located on a 120-kilometer coastline, the Bay of Descending Dragons is a beautiful national park with many limestone pillars topped by forest rising from the water in the Gulf of Tonkin. This World Heritage Site consists of a spectacular seascape of islands. Hanoi capital. Sapa, rice terraces on mountains. Tran An. Cuisine is one of the cultural differences between regions. Northern Vietnam, pho, rice noodle, and bún chả Obama grilled pork noodle. Northern Vietnam has a humid subtropical climate with a full 4 seasons, with much cooler temperatures than in the south, which has a tropical savanna climate, as well as winters that can get quite cold, sometimes with frost, and even, rarely, snowfall. The lowest temperature reached in Hanoi was 2.7 degrees Celsius in 1955. Snow can even be found to an extent up in the mountains of the extreme northern regions, in places such as Sapa and Lang Son. Central. Hue, the old royal city in Vietnam in the 17th century. Hoi An. Sun Dong Cave. Da Nang. Central culinary is distinct from the cuisines of both the northern and southern regions in its use of many small-side dishes and requiring more complex preparation, ingredient preparation, cooking, serving, etc. The royal cuisine of Hue places greater importance on food presentation. Examples such as Ban Bao and Ban Bot Lok, Bun Bo Hue. South. Nha Nam. Ho Chi Minh City is the place to be for urban minds. This historical city is the lively commercial hub of the country, where shoppers can find Vietnam's best deals, and tourists can enjoy a cosmopolitan restaurant and cafe scene. Ho Chi Minh City Museum of Anecdotal and Historical Artifacts and the Grand Notre Dame Cathedral. For many, a visit to the Reunification Palace is obligatory. Also known as Independence Palace, this is where South Vietnam's president resided, and its original furniture is still there. It is chiefly famous as the spot where the war ended, when North Vietnam's tanks stopped there on the 30th of April 1975. Nearby is the War Remnants Museum, giving a perspective on the brutality and devastation caused by the war. Mekong Delta, Floating Market. Southern Vietnam has a renowned coffee culture, while tea is the preferred beverage in the north. Nam Vang Noodle Pancake. Southern Vietnam, with its much hotter temperatures, has only two main seasons: a dry season and a rainy season.
Come to Vietnam to sense the strong vitality of this land, the values and souls of its people, to embrace the natural beauties and cultural heritages of this nation, and to be immersed in the robust, miracle growth of one of East Asia's most dynamic centres that is vigorously rising to integrate with the world.